What's up with this internet shit? Scrapple TV.
It is weird with painting, like deciding when it's done, because you can just fucking paint forever. I just started like saving signs, and I was like always in the back of my mind, like, you know, someday I'm gonna paint on them or something like that. This is the cheating portion, and so I started doing all these little portraits on signs because it's kind of simple and I don't have to think about it, you know, and then trying to like maybe match up like the sign with the person, like somehow there's some kind of connection. And it's also kind of like taking it to this more human level, so like people aren't like these perfect plastic kind of people selling products, that they're more like real people with some sort of advertisement that they would have or something like that. This particular one is it's Andrew and Richard. Andrew is filming me right now. They have like this, you know, anarchist lifestyle and vibe, and they're just kind of going by their own thing and kind of throwing it on this cardboard sign that I got at a anti-WTO rally like 12 years ago, and just swore that someday I was going to do something with it. I love painting on this texture. Like there's this really cool kind of like texture, and somebody held this sign for like 12 hours. This is my sign, this is what I have to say, you know what I mean? Even though that you guys didn't write that, I feel like, because this sign's kind of like a fuck you to the powers that be. And you're kind of like, you know, fuck you. Fuck you, I don't believe you, and I'm not going to take your shit. All we are is like layers, you know, like we're thousands of layers. So kind of starting from red and then building up, you know, we're kind of all red underneath, you know. If you cut us, do we not bleed? This stuff is like, it's like clear paint, so I'll slowly like tint things and tone things, and it's like all dry all the time too. Like that's what acrylics are like that. So paint blends in like by building layers over layers over layers, instead of like mixing it. I'm gonna add this like little glaze to Richard. Like he needs to be like a little redder, I think. You guys are like Cheech and Chong in here. You know what, there's something kind of whimsical about the two of you. You know, I think I have a sense of humor in a lot of shit that I do, and I think this kind of like just your smile is, and then the two of you, like him kind of wanting to kiss you. Boy, Richard has such long, luscious eyelashes. There's a lot of like looking at it. You know, you gotta fucking look at it and look at it and look at it, and then you'll see like, oh, I need to do that. This is some like 80s technique when everything was splatter paint and shit. Spiritually, it feels really good to be doing these. That's for sure. It's kind of like, painting is like one of those things that I was kind of meant to do. Like it's just, you know, it's like, you know, it's like one of those things like I don't even know how I can do it, you know what I mean? I think that somewhere through my fucking many million lives, somebody was a really good painter. Because I certainly haven't worked that hard at it, you know what I mean? I'm pretty fucking lazy when it really comes down to it. Who knows, maybe someday I'll become the real deal and you're gonna be like in a museum for the rest of your life. Unfortunately, you're on a piece of fucking cardboard that's only gonna last 50 years. You're not gonna have a shelf life of a Mona Lisa, that's for sure.